So we got a quick tip, and this is actually something that came up in one of the paint correction classes. Somebody always asks, how many pads do I need to do a paint correction? One guy raised his hand and says that he does an entire car with 2 pads. When he said this, I looked at him, shook my head, and I'm a big believer, and this is one of the big tips I'll give most newcomer detailers, is you need to have a good amount of pads. When I tell a lot of the people that come here that I'll use 5 or 6 cutting pads on a car, they'll look at me like I'm crazy. So here's my thought process behind it and why you want to have more pads. So first off, these are going to get loaded up with compound, they're going to be loaded up with clear coat, and it's a lot faster and easier to change out this pad to a nice fresh pad. Plus, when these pads are fresh, they're going to cut a lot faster. So while you may get a pad washer and be out there cleaning your pads, I'm just ripping a pad off, slapping a new one on, and continuing down the car. So I'll be done a lot quicker than you because I'm switching out pads. So at the end of the detail, you may have to clean 5 or 6 cutting pads, but you're gonna get done a lot faster and you're not gonna be damaging these things. A lot of people will use 1 or 2 pads on the entire car and wonder why these things fail after 2 or 3 cars. They go, oh, these pads are terrible. Well, if you change them out often, these will actually last a long time. I think I have one of these pads, an original Rupes pad before they changed the logo on the back, going on, I want to say 2 years now, since 2020 I've had it. And guess what? It still cuts, still works fine, and I have no issues with it. So change out your pads often and have more cutting pads when you're doing your paint correction.